Alright, so I know what you're thinking. It's been a long time, and I apologize. I literally have until next week, until I leave for China. So if any of you have actually followed me on this channel from the very beginning or have recently joined, you've noticed that I haven't really been very active. And that's practically because I've been so busy prepping for my move to China. I'll be there for about 4 months. And I will be teaching over there, and I will be coming back eventually, shortly in 2020, and I haven't really been putting things out lately because I've been so busy, on top of the fact that honestly I've been in a creative rut. Mainly because I've been channeling all of my focus towards teaching and honestly preparing for this and saying a lot of goodbyes to a lot of people before I leave. But there's a lot of goodbyes I have not said, and also I've kept you in the dark quite a bit for a lot of the content that I really want to create with you and honestly want to interact with you as the audience. I've actually recently crossed 900 subscribers. I've never thought I'd be at this point in my YouTube career. It's not even a career, it's just a hobby for me. Honestly, I'm just so thankful there's actually people out there who want to watch what I'm talking about and some of the things that I've been talking about. I haven't actually been able to watch very many movies in a long time. I've watched a few in theaters. I saw It Chapter 2. Thought it was fine. I think the movie is a little long and there's a lot of criticism about it, and I think it's valid, but also at the same time I enjoyed myself. So that's kind of my little mini It 2. But I mean, besides that, I haven't really been watching anything. I got a few movies that I actually do want to show you, and it's going to be like a little mini Blu-ray haul, but also wanted to update you on what was going on. I'm going to make one more video that I'll be uploading this upcoming week. This next video will be kind of a channel introduction. I haven't done one of my channel introductions to anybody who is new to my channel. I'm going to be updating them that I'm going to be gone from the channel for a long time, but they are free to look at the archives of the footage and of all the things that I've done for my YouTube channel. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for being patient. I really apologize for living my life, but at the same time, I'm sure most of you are going to be like, that's fine. I take care of your stuff, and but I'm just thankful to have actually crafted some time alone to talk about all things this channel and all things talking to you, because I really want to interact with all of you, because I miss you guys, and I miss everybody in the YouTube community, Daisuke Beppu, Movie Chatter, SJS Films. There's so many people to shout out. Lauren's Collection. There's a lot of people who've really supported me over the years, and there's a lot of people who've been in and out of the YouTube as well. There's a few that I'm thinking of that have started, and then they've also kind of went away from YouTube. And I understand everyone's at different life stages, and that's the big thing, is that everyone's at very different stages of their life. And honestly, it might be one of those for me, because like I said, I've been very, very busy, and so honestly my focus has not really been on film, and it hasn't been on collecting. I bought a few things because I have had that itch. I went to St. Louis and Kansas City for the Labor Day weekend, and so I got a few things, and so I was like, okay, well, might as well talk about those. But I really haven't been watching very many movies. So, but anyway, besides that, I have a little bit more to talk about at the end of this video, but I will show you, if any of you are here for a Blu-ray haul, I will show you some of the films that I picked up. So the first one I'll pick up, that I picked up and I'll talk about, is Cockneys vs. Zombies. Now this is a kind of a British black comedy, horror black comedy. It's a really fun film that I picked up actually based on my roommate's recommendation, because he's seen it before, and I saw the trailer for it, and it looked really, really hilarious. It's just a situation of these Cockneys who are robbing a bank pretty much to save their grandfather from getting out of that retirement home that he loves so much. And then all of a sudden the zombie apocalypse, just hits them, and they have to pretty much save their grandfather and also be stuck in that situation where they're in the middle of a bank robbery, and then there's also a zombie attack. So it's a really fun film. It's not as funny as I thought it was going to be, but I really enjoyed it nonetheless. I think it was a really fun watch, and just really fun movie to watch with your friends, get a couple drinks together and just enjoy that. Horror films that are really coming, and I've been having a horror itch because, I'm not going to be here for Halloween, which kind of sucks. And I don't know if China even celebrates it. I really doubt it, obviously. Halloween's pretty much an American holiday. I just answered myself. It was a rhetorical question. But anyway, I've been really grabbing the itch to watch some horror films, and so this is definitely a fun one at that. Next is a film that I have not seen, that I've seen mixed reviews on, and I've known about this movie for a long time. I just have never picked it up because of the mixed reviews, and that's St. Elmo's Fire. Now, this is a John Hughes production, I believe. This is directed by Joel Schumacher. It's definitely not John Hughes at all. Why did I say that? I don't know. Maybe it's because you have Emilio Estevez and crew in here as well. Rob Lowe's in it, among a million different people. Demi Moore and Judd Nelson, Ali Sheedy, Mayor Winningham, Andy McDowell, and Andrew McCarthy. So there's a lot of people in this movie. I've heard there's a lot of people in this movie you won't really like, from some of my friends who have seen the movie in the past. And so, but anyway, I'm really ready for some kind of just teenage drama, little coming of age film. And that's really kind of why I'm watching this movie, and I love stuff like that so much. That's probably why I got the John Hughes thing, before I said anything. Before I looked at the back and saw that Joel Schumacher, the maker of Batman and Robin, made that film. But next, moving on from there, we're actually talking From Dusk Till Dawn. You know how I told you I had that horror itch? I haven't seen this movie in a long time, but I loved it. George Clooney and Quentin Tarantino play in this Robert Rodriguez production of this film that, the first time I ever watched this movie, I swear I had no idea this movie was about vampires. I just thought these two con men who are going in, just running away from the law, and then they just happen to end up in a bar, and then all of a sudden they're all fucking vampires, which is insane. What a great movie. I had a really fun time watching this movie a long time ago, and honestly I can't wait to revisit it. I may revisit it in this next upcoming week, although I'll be very, very busy, so who knows, but I'm just happy to own it. I picked it up because it's just a fun film. It's one of those films that I think is a lot of fun, and it mixes two genres that you don't ever really see together, of that crime drama mixed with a horror movie, and that's really cool. So, From Dusk Till Dawn, a very good Robert Rodriguez film. I enjoy it quite a bit. Next is a film that I had on my list, and I don't know too much about it. All I know is this movie, I think, is out of print, so tell me in the comment section down below if I'm wrong or not. But Reds, this is a Warren Beatty film, and so it actually stars Warren Beatty, Diane Keaton, and Jack Nicholson. And so this is an older Blu-ray, I can tell, just based on when it came out. It probably came out in 2007 or 8, the Blu-ray itself, or 9, yeah, but anyway. Point being, I'm really excited to check this movie out, and I'm excited that I found it used, pretty good condition used as well, for the price that it was, so I'm happy I got that. Next is a film that I've actually been wanting to watch for a long time, because I've seen the sequel, or kind of the companion piece to it by the same filmmaker, and that is Baraka. And the companion piece I saw is Samsara, which I really love. It's a gorgeous film. It's shot in 8K. That's the thing that's really, really cool about both of these films. But good God, what a visual storyteller. There's a lot of elements of, Terrence Malick-esque kind of things you're going to be seeing this. There's not really a narrative with Samsara, at least. In Baraka, I believe it's probably the same thing. But I'm really, really excited to check out Baraka. And honestly, this is going to be probably one of those things where I'm just watching some kind of BBC production, but it's not BBC. It's just something that it's just a really, really cool project that I'm really happy to support. And I wish more stuff was out there like this, where photography and camera work is really kind of just fleshed out and really shown to be really fantastic stuff. And the last thing I picked up is actually a movie series that I've been wanting to get into for a long time. You've seen me pick up some of the other pieces, but I haven't picked this one up because it's been expensive, because it's a Scream Factory, and Scream Factories really are fairly expensive, but I got this one for free because all this stuff that I got was a buy two get one free sale. I feel like, yeah, buy two and get one free. There's 6 movies that I picked up, right? And that is Dracula, Prince of Darkness. And this is Christopher Lee as Dracula, the Hammer horror monster kind of transition from the late 1960s, in the 1970s, I want to say, 65, yeah, when this came out. So all of that stuff during that time period had kind of shifted the Universal horror monster movies from, well, not even the Universal horror. Everyone was kind of used to horror being a little more drama, less blood, and I know that these films really kind of dive into that blood craving, and like you can see a lot more, and it's definitely a little bit more fantastical, and I like that. I like that element about these movies that I've heard. Like I said, I haven't seen these movies. I'm excited to explore it. I know that my good friend Daniel Epler, who has been on the channel himself, is a huge Hammer horror fan. He even has a podcast that really talks about horror, gothic horror, and he talks about Hammer horror all the time. Cobwebs. It'll be down in the description down below. I've been on it before. Actually, we talked about Invisible Man, and what a great film that is. And so, but anyway, Dracula, Prince of Darkness. I'm excited to kind of just get all these pieces. I think I have like 2 more left. And honestly, I'm just excited to sink my fangs into them, as you will. There's my little joke about all of the vampires. But that really kind of just shows you the films that I picked up. I didn't really pick up too much, and I'm sorry I haven't seen all of them. It's just been, you know, very busy, you know that. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for being so patient with me. I want to say thank you all for being here. I want to say thank you all for sticking with me until the end, until I come back. And hopefully I'll have a renewed vigor to do this. But there's going to be a lot of really great news coming up once I get back to. I have something lined up on top of me coming back and teaching, and I'll be doing that as well. There's a new record store coming in my particular hometown, and I'm really happy to be part of that when I get back. So that's going to be really, really fun. And I used to work at a record store back in the day. This is something like a dream come true. This is definitely not financially like what's going to, you know, keep me afloat. It's just one of those fun jobs that, you know, from High Fidelity. If you've seen High Fidelity, you understand the love of being a sappy record store employee. And I just really love working at the record store, and it's definitely one of my favorite things to be around, and also the people involved there as well. Some of my best friends are going to be involved, and I'm so excited to do that. And I'm very excited to be a part of that as well. And so I'll be a little bit more in the music industry again, and so I might even, you know, when I get back, talk a little bit more about records. I know I've done a few record videos, but I would love to do that as well. I'd love to branch out. So that being said, I'm going to be putting up another video, like I said, very shortly coming up, and it'll be kind of an introduction to my channel, and it'll have a little bit of a retrospective of what I've done, and you can look at my catalog, my archive, and then see from there. But I want to say thank you so much for checking this video out. I really appreciate everyone sticking to this channel, and I want to say thank you so much. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys when I get back. Leave some comments down below. I have a lot of things I'll probably be reading when I get back, because I won't have YouTube. And so, with that being said, thank you so much. Thank you for checking out this video again. Like, comment down below, share this video, and for the last time, until then, I'm not jonesing around.